What's up, Golden Glove guys, and welcome to the April 2016 Golden Game Collection video. So, this month, okay, first I'll address this. Last month I said I bought those two games, and I actually was going to buy Xbox Live, and I did buy that. So I would have probably gotten more games this last month, but I did actually manage to get 4 games, and they were both really good. I mean, no, not both. All 4 of them were really good, and the reason I was able to get them was because they were so cheap, and I was surprised to see that their cost only this much. So yeah, I'll show them to you now, and yeah, let's go. Alright guys, starting off here we have Devil May Cry and Devil May Cry 2 for the PS2. These are I think they're regarded as classics of the PS2. They're some of the, it's the series, one of the classic series that people have on the PS2. And I actually got the first 2 games in the series, and I haven't played the second one yet. I know from what it looks here, if I open this up and show you, this game actually comes on 2 discs, and I think it's a separate story, one for Dante, which is the main character of the game, and another for this girl on the back. They both have their own campaigns that you can play through, and that seems pretty cool, so I can't wait to try that out. And the other game, the first game, I have played a little bit of. Well, I don't know if it's only a little bit, because I think the game's really short. It seems really short, because I looked up and it only has 20 some missions. I'm already on 10th, I think. I don't remember how far I got, but this game's the game's pretty cool. It's this series is an action hack and slash kind of series from Capcom, and from what I've seen of Resident Evil games, I think it controls and looks kind of like that, graphics wise and control wise, because I don't know, the controls felt kind of weird, the way you move in the game, it felt kind of weird at first, but I got kind of used to it. The main action, the gameplay in the game, is where some of the demons or whatever come out, and the combat is combo based. I'm having trouble explaining this because I haven't played it in a few weeks, but you can rack up a bunch of combos, you just do cool stuff, and he has guns, these dual pistols he has, or you can get the gun I always have now is a shotgun that he finds, and he also has this cool sword called Alistor that you find early on, and it has electric powers or something, and you can turn into this awesome demon thing and just destroy everything with lightning. But yeah, and you upgrade the sword, and that's how you get different moves that you can use to make combos and stuff and take out all the enemies. And the enemies in the game, yeah, the reason you would want to use combos is that a lot of the enemies have a lot of health, so it's kind of hard to take them down. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else I can say about it. I kind of forgot most of it. I think the plot is this guy Dante is the son of some guy called Sparta, who was a really awesome warrior or something that took down demons or something. I kind of forget. The plot I don't think is that important. The setting in the game is kind of cool. You go to this island, and it's there's a castle that you do go through in the missions. I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining this. It's probably a really bad explanation, but I do recommend this game, I guess, because it's okay. It's pretty good, and I don't really have many issues with it, except that I didn't really like how the controls worked at first. But yeah, it's an alright game. The pistols and the guns seem kind of weak. I don't know. It's usually much better to just use your sword most of the time. So I don't know. I kind of like this game, and I haven't really played the sequel yet, but I've got it waiting. So next up is some other games. Okay, so it's kind of funny because I got the first 2 in the series for this series, and also for the other games I got the first 2 in that series, and that would be well, I'm pulling out here that would be Uncharted and Uncharted 2. So I'm just kind of sad because I couldn't get the regular edition. I had to get the greatest hits for Uncharted, but it's a pretty cool game. The graphics are pretty decent, and this is like an early PS3 game, I think. And again, I haven't really played the second one that much, but well, not really at all. But the first one, these games are like you play as Nathan Drake, who's like this treasure hunter kind of guy, like, you know, like Indiana Jones or whatever, and he's looking for this like treasure or something that was because he's like supposed to be the ancestor of Francis Drake, who was an explorer, like back in the days when people were discovering America and stuff, and Nathan Drake is looking for some treasure left behind by him, and I guess the game kind of goes along through that, and there's like these pirate guys who try to stop him and get the treasure for themselves, I guess, and there's like some gunfights and stuff, and this, like, the game is in third person, so it's a third person shooter too, and but there are a lot of like puzzles to solve, a lot of parkouring, like in Assassin's Creed, where you like, just climb along walls and ruins and stuff. It's pretty cool, and yeah, so far this game seems pretty good, and I would recommend it too, and probably the sequels for both of these games are probably okay. I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about them, so yeah, I mean, this is probably a kind of lackluster episode, but I really should get back to playing these games more, but I have so many games now. There's like probably like 10 games I finished in my life, and like probably 100 games that I still have that I have not finished, and so yeah, these are kind of joining the list, but hopefully I'll get to them soon. They seem like great games, and yeah, I can recommend probably them. I could probably recommend them because I've gotten I haven't really gotten that far in Uncharted, but I've gotten decently far in Devil May Cry, so I think I can recommend both of them. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, like it, and if you want to see what games I'll be having next, subscribe to, get notified. And yeah, see you next time. Peace out, and be supreme.